Welcome to the Blue Dolphin News Network. I'm Nazaya.
And I'm Alexia.
Please stand for the flag salute. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now our school motto: be safe, live responsibly, understand, respect, and encourage each other. Go, Blue Dolphins! You may be seated.
Birthday celebrations.
Hello, amazing human beings. Happy Thursday. Welcome back. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here with you today. Today, we're going to be reading a story called Grumpy Monkey. And it really deals with the fact that sometimes, right, we wake up, right? You may wake up and have a day where you're like, ugh, I'm feeling grumpy today, or I'm feeling happy today, or I'm feeling sad today. So whatever that emotion is, it's okay to identify what that emotion is and be okay with kind of living in that emotion, and then maybe finding a way to eventually get out of it, especially if it's a negative emotion. We want to find ways that can help us. Like, for example, if you wake up really upset or angry or grumpy, maybe breathing, or maybe doing some art, or maybe just listening to music or dancing or being silly helps you get out of that emotion. So today, the story is really funny because it's about a monkey that's really grumpy, and there's different people that try to help it get out of being grumpy. And then sometimes you realize, like you'll notice towards the end of the book, that sometimes you just need to be in that state for a little while and then be okay with being in that state for a little while. So you'll see what I mean. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to begin.
Grumpy Monkey by Suzanne Lang, illustrated by Max Lang. Creatively read and adapted by Miss Jill. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look how you're standing, Marabou said. Yep, it's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you so grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful, wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Well, look at your eyebrows. Yep, you look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his brow. Then he tripped over Snake. Uh-oh, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why the frowns? Said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, come on, said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging. Whoa, you should roll with us, said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath. And make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should just take a nap. You should eat old meat. Or some honey. You should jump up and down on me. You should sit in the sun like me, see? You should dance. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you so grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy, shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everybody, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. What's the matter? Are you grumpy? Asked Jim. No, I danced with Porcupine, said Norman. Are you okay? Asked Jim. Yeah, it hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yeah, said Jim, but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy. It's a wonderful day to be grumpy, said Norman. Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. The end.
What's great about the story is that Norman was able to sit with him and just be in that state with him and just say, okay, you're grumpy and that's okay to be grumpy, right? And then it made him actually feel better. So sometimes just being there for each other, sitting with each other and just saying, okay, I understand what you're going through, or I see what you're going through, and just being there for them is just a great way to be a great friend. So have a super amazing day.